Are you on your way home? It's past 9. Get home now.
That's what that said. In not so many words.
My dad's curfew for me was sunset, which sucked in the winter.
Welcome to GVSV.
Welcome back to GVSV. This is Alex and Carl, and we're here today to start Heartstopper Season 3.
And that trailer leading into the season kind of tells me that we have some really heavy shit in front of us.
Well, I do remember a few things from the books, and before anybody says, I know that Alice Oseman's first book, really touches on what is about to come up, but from Tori's perspective, I actually just bought myself a copy. It arrived late last night, so have not read it, but I'm looking forward to that. And I will say that I know for me personally, this is probably going to hit a lot of raw spots.
Yeah.
Charlie, eating disorder, being hospitalized. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if at any point in time you need a break, my man.
No, I'll be good. Actually,
I'm sure everybody will understand if we have to hit the pause button.
Well, I think they want us to hit the pause button.
Well, I mean the pause button on the camera.
No. It's we're good.
Okay, bud.
And I spoke to so this is Saturday morning, October 5th.
All day.
Yes.
For the rest of the day.
And I spoke to my husband last night, who the night the show came out
watched the entire thing.
No, already watched the first 3 episodes. And then last night after I went to bed, I am pretty certain binge watched even more.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn he would have had this all wrapped up.
No. Like he doesn't have that much free time. But he watched the first 3 episodes, and he told me last night, he was like, "You're gonna cry."
Oh, you poor thing.
So let's get into it.
Let's get into it because we want to see Alex cry.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
I love you. I'm in love with you, and I just wanted you to know.
Stop declaring your love so loudly then.
I was about to say, you weren't being quiet about it, dude.
I'm shocked you haven't said it.
It's never too soon. Why did that sound like an old-ass song?
It did, but I'm assuming doorbell.
Yes, well, it said doorbell rings in the captions.
Oh, look, he's wearing his vest.
His what?
His vest.
It's not a vest.
I know. We covered this in the teaser trailer.
Never seen you in a vest before.
It's a tank top.
Yes. All words are made up. A beach date. Again. So, title card, love. Obviously, Charlie wanting to profess his love for Nick. I understand where he's coming from as far as not wanting to say it first and not wanting to put the other person in an awkward position. But I've also been on the flip side where someone has said it to me and me not ready to say it back.
I've been in both positions as well.
Yes.
But when you're in the position where you want to say it and he's rehearsing it,
yeah,
I mean, you're kind of having that inner dialogue with yourself.
Well, yeah, of course.
If you're not out there in the mirror just
saying it,
having the entire discussion. Like if you're practicing a speech, which I do sometimes, and then having to say it to somebody else, I mean, the anxiety leading up to that moment is almost deafening.
So, on the flip side, when I have had it said to me and I wasn't quite ready to say it, I wouldn't.
Nor should you.
Nor should I. But I have said that, hey, I care about you and you mean a lot to me, but at this point in time, I'm not ready to say that word. And that was it. I just had to leave it there.
There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to.
Yeah.
What's the proper way to say this?
I guess I did.
Pissing everybody off.
Well, no, but the thing is, I didn't want to be disingenuous, and I didn't want to just flat out lie.
And everything you're saying
Yeah.
is 100% the right way to go about it.
Yes.
100. I know we don't like to be black and white here. But if you don't feel that way, you shouldn't lead that person on.
Yeah.
That's so way worse.
And the thing is, like, I did care about them, and I was getting to know them, and I was forming feelings for them. And I don't know, this has probably happened like 2 or 3 times, but where I just flat out just was not ready to use that word.
Yeah. Because all words are made up.
Because all words are made up.
That's right.
And some are useful.
Not pizza.
Uh-oh.
Cook us a candlelit dinner.
With pizza.
With pizza.
With the power of romance.
That's how.
I understand that goofy energy when you're in love.
Yeah. Books at the beach. I've done that. Oh my God.
Really?
Well, okay.
Okay, we've got to pause because people hate
I
us.
brought. So the thing is that
Books to the beach, huh?
yeah, but unfortunately no. It's if I'm at the beach by myself and I'm really just there to soak in the sun and the view, I bring a book to just kind of like help center myself. And
Okay.
the thing is that sometimes I will, meet people, make friends, talk to other people. And then like as I walk away, all of a sudden like turn around and like there's a seagull chewing on my book.
It's a tasty book. When I've gone to the beach by myself, and I do it semi-regularly,
Yeah.
early in the morning or late at night,
Yeah.
it's meditative.
Yeah, I mean like the book that I brought was, along those lines.
Yeah, no, it's just the sound of the waves crashing.
Yeah.
Even when I was on ship, I used to sit on the bow at night and listen to the waves crash against the bow.
I didn't have to because I could hear it up against the wall
It's
in my
different.
berthing compartment.
It's different when you don't when there's nothing between you and the actual sound.
Oh, I know. But
My berthing was right behind the anchor room.
Oh no. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh
buddy.
yeah. Oh, that's oof. No. I was forward and port.
Berthing
It was
is where we sleep
our
on a ship.
Our sleeping compartments, yeah. But my berthing compartment was forward and port.
People are thinking that we just getting berths to left and right.
No. And on the it was right above the water line, so I could hear the waves splashing against the wall.
Yeah, but dude, it's different.
I know, but I'm just saying, like the boat rocking me to sleep and listening to that as I like fall asleep.
Out like a light.
Loved.
Out like a light.
Loved.
Mother's love.
So Imogen and Sahar.
All right.
I don't know.
Gotta push that play button.
Paris.
That is the shortest beach I've ever seen.
They probably don't have much in the way of options.
But I mean, that's like 10 yards.
I know. So Charlie hearing Tara and Darcy throw around the words "I love you."
Mm.
Is that Nick feeling the sensation of touch, or
I think it's a mutual thing.
yeah? Aw.
See? Mutual thing. Here we go, Fantasyland. Oh, Nightmare Land. Never mind.
Thank you. I think it's too early for me to say that.
Charlie. Aw. Well, Nick is definitely comfortable being open and out.
public?
Yeah. It's a far cry from 2 seasons ago.
Where? Big time. She's so disinterested.
Yes. Yeah,
She
but
probably
when-
heard that like 10 million
I
times.
know, but when you're happy, you want to tell the world.
I don't know about that. The world has a way of stripping away happiness.
You okay? You seem kind of stressed out.
I want to tell Nick that I love him.
Well, why don't you just sit here staring at him all day instead then?
Well, he's got a point.
Love Isaac.
We're having our summer of romance. It's perfectly normal for us to be spending all this time together.
And to be cancelling plans with us to go on dates with her, apparently.
That's absolutely appropriate.
Yes. I'm not. We also have to remember how old they are.
Yes. But at the same time,
No,
you
I
know,
understand.
your significant other must come first.
I understand. He's worried.
I mean, why wouldn't he be?
It's because
Because he's not eating.
and he loves him.
So, let me pause this.
Yes.
So, Charlie is wanting to have or feel the freedom of telling Nick that he loves him. This way, Tar and Darcy do. He's having that little FOMO action.
And here's
And Nick's having the FOMO action that Charlie is up on the beach while Tar and Darcy are frolicking in the water.
something else that was mentioned earlier between Charlie and his sister is the fact that Nick's about to go away on vacation with his mom for like 3 weeks. So like this is going to be the last day that he sees him for like almost the next month. Like half the summer probably.
And he's probably catastrophizing what it's going to be like. Not even like relationship wise. Probably Nick's taking on a whole lot more than he needs to as far as responsibility for Charlie.
Yes. But I mean I think he's doing it because in his own way he does love him.
Well, of course.
And I think that by doing that research on his own and trying to understand his partner better and to sit there and to be made aware of these warning signs that obviously Charlie is displaying, and then wanting to, you know, have that serious conversation with Charlie, but in the same way that Charlie is not ready to say I love you, Nick isn't ready to have that conversation with him.
I think Charlie's fully ready to say I love you. He's not ready to be rejected.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I think that you're right. That's his fear.
Yeah.
That's his fear overriding
He-
everything.
He is more than happy. If he knew it would be a slam dunk,
Yes.
it would have happened already.
You're right. So his fear of rejection from Nick is what's holding him back.
100%.
And then Nick not wanting to make the situation worse with Charlie is
And
preventing
then leave for vacation.
and then leave for vacation the next day
Yeah.
is what's preventing him from having this serious conversation with him.
Yeah.
And the fact that Tao said that him and Elle have only been dating for 3 weeks means Paris only happened 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
So like this is only
This is danger close. Yeah.
this is only a couple weeks after the end of term.
So, I mean, things are just speeding along. But, I mean, we say all the time and place for these heavy discussions. You can't have a heavy discussion whenever it suits you
Yes.
because you don't really know what the ramifications would be from that discussion. And sometimes these discussions need more than a day. And I don't expect youngins to understand that.
Well, I mean, I don't think I would have been.
No.
No. Like, I mean, at that age,
No.
I wouldn't have been ready or able to.
You won't have the wherewithal to understand that these type of conversations take a little longer than one conversation.
I mean, there were things that I wish I knew about myself that I didn't find out until I was like 15 years later,
Mm-hmm.
where I was, where I finally got the help that I needed, and I was like, oh, that's what's been going on my whole life.
Got it.
Yeah.
Again, it's the perspective of, two guys who've been around the block a couple times more than these characters have. So we have a different perspective.
Yes.
But at the same time, at most, there's 17 right now in the show. Roughly-ish.
In show, I want to say 15, 16, because mind you, a year has passed in between each season, and so like these actors are aging up.
Yeah.
But the time in show has almost slowed down because
Okay, but so
his
what-
birthday was only last semester.
But-
So he turned 15 last semester.
sixth term is what in?
I think it's their version of like senior year, but like
Okay, then they would at least be Yeah,
16 going on 17.
in the summer.
But Nick is a year older than Charlie.
I get that, but we're still talking about a 2 to 3 year age range.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
they don't have the life experience to understand
yeah.
how difficult the conversation. Well, Nick,
But I will also, on the flip side, I commend them for being better put together than I was at that age with respect to just,
yeah, but bro, you also realize it's a TV show.
I know.
Okay.
And also
Be-
time frame.
Of course, but also be kind to yourself. This is a TV show.
Also,
It's a fun TV show. It's a sweet TV show. It's still entertainment.
but I'm saying also the context of today versus 30 years ago.
I understand that, but you're missing my point. You're talking about how well put together they are. You're not
Well-
talking about representation or how open they are. None of that. We're talking about something totally separate that has nothing to do with sexual identity.
But
All right.
well put together around their sexual identity.
Bro, I'm just telling you to be kind to yourself, please. Be kind to yourself, please.
Be kind to him.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't have emotions. I'm a black depth where everything sinks and goes away.
Lies detected.
No lies detected. I wasn't issued emotions. He is wigging out.
He's worried.
Okay. What's it? Inside his head, he's wigging. Pokey poke.
Come and see with me.
I really don't want to take my shirt off.
Oh.
Okay, we'll keep it on. We'll dry in the sun.
I've done that.
I know, but still,
Been
I wonder.
so like disgusted with what my body looked like. Went into the ocean with my shirt on.
I understand.
That has to be like really cold water.
I mean, it's probably what, the Atlantic Ocean, or
It is the Atlantic Ocean, I'd imagine. Yep, it's cold.
I hate you.
That was easy to say.
of course, but said in jest.
Mm.
Another hickey.
For real.
I need to talk to you about something.
So do I.
Oh, God.
You go first. Ah. Because it's exactly what I would do. I wouldn't want to be the first person talking,
Yeah.
so then I would make them do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is going to take the wind out of your sails.
Yeah, it is.
I think you have an eating disorder.
Boy, you called that.
Because I know what he's going through.
I don't think I do.
Well, I think it plays back into the wanting to maintain control.
Of course. Of course.
Are you angry at me?
He's angry at himself.
No. No.
I think this is the first time I've seen him eat anything.
Probably true.
I want to actually read this to myself because I want to understand. So, I guess something that I didn't think about when I was younger was the romanticism spectrum. So,
Think about when you were younger.
no,
They
so
didn't have any of this when you were younger. How could you think about something that didn't have a definition or even a name? We weren't aware because nobody was aware.
or at least the people that were aware were completely disconnected from our realm of everything. It's just
I don't-
So what I'm saying is that
Mhm.
not just a romanticism, but the discussion around heteroromanticism and homoromanticism. Whereas, like, over the course of my life, I have met people who would be, for lack of a better word, like bisexual,
Okay.
but only heteroromantic, where they wouldn't have an interest in a romantic relationship or attraction to someone of the same sex,
Okay.
but they would have sex with both men and women. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So just the idea of like not just gay through straight, but also like a romantic spectrum between both genders. As far as like feeling an attraction towards one, both, the other, or neither.
Makes you wonder what the biomechanics are around romance. Obviously, and maybe it's too deep in the weeds.
You mean as far as like brain chemistry or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be too deep in the weeds for this content, but it's obviously driven by our innate biology to reproduce and further the species.
Yes.
All right. It's also driven by probably a coupling mechanism.
Yes.
All right. So courting and all that fun stuff. It makes you wonder, what are these exact biomechanical processes that are tied or linked to human romance?
Yeah. Like you mean separate from sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Because folks of all stripes, right? Not everybody evidently, but folks of all stripes, not just enjoy romance, they seek it out.
With the exception of...
That's what I'm saying. Not everybody, but there are
yeah.
folks of all stripes.
Yeah.
No matter how you love or what you're attracted to or who you're attracted
Exactly.
to. They a fair amount.
Yeah.
Not only enjoy it, but actively seek it.
Yes.
And if they're in a relationship where that's not present, that non-alignment is a non-starter.
In most cases. Or
In most cases. I'm not talking about, everybody. And
Yeah.
I prefaced it with that.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious, and which means I'll probably jump into the weeds after we get done wrapping up today. Into that.
Yeah.
Because it's not only, these brain chemicals cause this feeling.
Mm-hmm.
What's the trigger? That's where I'm interested. What are the triggers or set of triggers that allow the serotonin, the dopamine,
the oxytocin, the oxytocin.
all these great brain chemicals that folks do get addicted to, although social media,
or just with or just with each other.
Yeah. But I mean, social media is just a trash way to get your dopamine.
No, yeah,
and serotonin.
Yeah, but
we that's very well established.
But
digressing back to romance,
finding connections with others to trigger that oxytocin.
Exactly,
and then having to find new connections with new people because the oxytocin wears off with a coupling that you've made over a long period of time, and then
that's what's so interesting. I know we're getting off topic. That's what's so interesting to me, right?
Yeah,
because you have folks who have multiple partners,
yes,
and you have folks that have a singular partner,
yes.
All right, and there are folks who have like a singular partner, and they've had them for decades,
yes,
all right, and they are fully keyed up on all the brain chemicals.
Not all of them, though.
No, I'm not saying all.
No. But I'm saying like after the oxytocin wears off, as long as the other chemicals have been reinforced, then you have that to like keep the relationship going.
I do understand that.
Yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying is that you have long-term coupling.
Yes.
That still has all those brain chemicals being triggered randomly and, over time. So I'm so interested in the various triggers, and I know that they're by personality. So that's what even makes it more interesting, is it's not set.
Yeah.
All right. But what are those triggers? God, see, this is why I have a big ass library, because I just jump into all this stuff. What are the triggers? All right. And so if you understand what are like, and if you can like collate, what are the basic triggers, like bonding triggers in human relationships, then you could look at these folks who don't these triggers. What are their triggers? What triggers those brain chemicals for them. Now, it doesn't have to be a romantic thing.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what if for some odd reason they don't experience those triggers at all?
And the question I have, you know this one. Why? Why? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I'm just endlessly curious, and you know this about me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
always asking, why does this happen
Yes.
with this and not this?
Yes. I wonder.
I'm so curious.
I know.
So curious. And this is why I wish I didn't have to sleep. All right, because I'm one of the most curious people I know. Like openly curious about every fucking thing.
Yes.
And if I didn't have to sleep, I would just find shit out.
Of course. Of
I
course.
would just find shit out.
Yes.
All right, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm on tangent.
No, love it.
Science nerd just came screaming out.
No, but with respect to Isaac, obviously he's also curious
Of
because, you know, he's constantly reading. He's constantly wanting to understand and learn and know more.
I wonder if his reading habit's tied to this,
I don't know, but
right? Because
I mean, I'm assuming he gets dopamine from his books.
that's an assumption,
Yeah.
right? Because I've known people to use books for escapism.
Yeah.
To live in their own world. Bro, you helped me move my library. You know what that's about, right? Except my books are like all history and leadership.
And you need to take them out of those plastic totes, and you need to invest in long boxes because they're
No,
just easier to transport.
I don't transport my library often, my guy.
Maybe I have had to too many times.
That might be the thing, you know. But I mean, maybe I and again, I'm not casting any judgment here,
Yeah.
but this is pure curiosity. What, if any, relationship does his reading habit have with what we're finding out about his identity? And I don't know that a romanticism could be considered a sexual identity, because romance.
No. So that's the start of this entire conversation, was the fact that, like, there's a sexual spectrum, hetero, bi, homo. There's also a romantic spectrum.
Okay.
So hetero-romantic, bi-romantic, homo-romantic. So, like I was saying, I've met guys who are bisexual, where they will have sex with both genders, but they are strictly hetero-romantic, where they are interested in the physical intimacy part, but not the actual love part.
Got it.
And then I've met combinations of all types, where it's like, oh, this side,
Just pure
Exactly.
anarchy. Everything's fair game today, baby. Again, getting back to my question, I wonder how much his reading habit plays into this. Was this a part of escapism instead of a pure joy of reading?
Yeah, maybe.
Because there's a limit between really enjoying something and using something as cover.
So, reading so frequently in the presence of others as a means to avoid interpersonal
Or to disconnect. To be there, but not.
I see that. I can see that.
You know?
Yeah.
Look, dude, there was a point in time in my life where I used the gym to disassociate from fucking everything. Everything.
Yeah.
2-3 times a day.
Oh, yeah.
All right? And we're not talking about, decades ago. No, like 5 years ago. 6 years ago.
Yeah. I remember those progress pics.
Yeah. So, I mean, I need to get back there. But
We'll get back there together.
regardless of that and my fatness, using things to kind of pull you away from the things you want to avoid or the realities you might want to avoid. And I'm not saying that is it with him, but I wonder if it is.
Yes.
Okay. There's only one way to find out.
Let's first play.
Press play.
Nope.
There we go.
Oh, sleepover? No.
Can't be. They're not allowed.
I think David's stolen my goggles.
I didn't see any goggles.
Maybe they're ski goggles? I don't know what Menorca is. Oh, snorkel goggles?
Yeah, I think it was like, I don't know, dive.
Movie after? Only if it's not Marvel. Ah, yes. Forgot you have no taste.
Well, Nick's right. Nick's right.
I know. The irony is that he's in a Marvel project right now. The actor, not Charlie. I need space.
She knows she's running away.
Personal space too.
Oh, look at you being right.
I mean, I
Look, I get that too.
get that. You can love someone, be around them all the time, but still need that time apart.
I adore my wife, but there are times where it's just too much between her and the girls. Just all that estrogen. I was like, I'm gonna go on a drive.
And besides, I'll get more time in the shower as soon as you spend like an hour in the morning.
I do not.
That used to be me.
That's a thing too. It's like, how do you spend much time in the shower?
I usually just daydream.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Just kind of let my mind wander.
The only time I spend like a long time, and for me a long time is like 15 minutes in the shower, is if like my back's hurting.
I know.
I just seen you friggin' hot water on it.
Yeah, but I mean, lately it's been Navy showers. Get in, turn on the water.
Bird baths.
It's pretty much
Nice.
just turn on the water.
That's what we call it.
Turn them
Call-
off. Soap.
Okay, so you
Rinse.
so it's not bird bath.
No, but like turn it on, rinse, soap,
Mhm.
turn it on, run out. Also trying to get to work on time.
I promised you a summer of romance. I'm going to have a romantic candlelit dinner.
So we can have a romantic candlelit Domino's.
Maybe they don't have a better choice.
Well, this is England. With Domino's?
3 weeks left together. I guess there's only 3 weeks left in summer.
Nothing's going to change.
Everything's going to change.
That's a big bite. All right.
Well, bigger than the earlier one.
Well, but like you said, I think that was the first time I've seen him eat.
Yeah, no, I think it was a point to not show him actually ingest any food. I was like, he's got a lot of photos of him. And then I realized, wait, everybody has a camera now.
Yeah. You realize how weird it would be to us when we were kids if everybody just had like a camera in their pocket?
I mean, I often had a camera with me. But it was, it had to be like a dedicated box with 35 millimeter film that was like, like.
I didn't realize like you had a camera with you at all times.
Yeah. I mean, I have
But
so
you
many
don't-
so many pictures from back then.
I have
And
zero
very
pictures.
I have random candids of you, but very few of just us together, because those
Okay.
would have to have been posed for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
But to my point, right? Wouldn't it have been weird when we were kids for everybody
Everybody.
to
Yeah.
have a camera,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But now it's like, okay, because it's attached to your phone.
Now it's expected.
And which is why I don't take a lot of pictures still, because I feel it takes you out of that moment. I don't want to see life through the screen on my phone. Like, oh, that's nice. Where life is happening. It's not in
No.
here.
No.
It's out there.
I understand that, but for me, I feel like there's two things. Number one, I feel like the aspect ratio of the camera allows everything that's in a greater field of view to actually get centered into my viewing space. That's one thing. But on the flip side, I think it's just a personality trait where I think I've always
Documented everything.
documented everything, but also a part of me just wanted to just be on the outside looking in. Or maybe I was just already on the outside looking in, and that's just kind of where I feel comfortable now.
I think what drives my lack of want to use my camera is when my Instagram account got hacked and I lost all the pictures of the kids. I was like, oh, well, I'm not living.
Doing that again.
Not doing that. I'm not. Look at my Instagram account right now.
Oh, I know.
So
No, actually, I don't.
motivation and leadership shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. Nothing to do with the family.
Yeah.
Because I will not be sitting there with my family and looking at them through a freaking screen.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
And so one time, before I went to the eye doctor, the previous exam said that, there might be something wrong with my eyes. Okay.
I don't know this.
Yeah. And that my mother's going through treatment for her eyes right now. So there's genetic stuff going on.
I'm sorry.
No. And for my last eye exam, I don't get nervous.
Yeah.
But you know this about me. I don't get nervous. I don't panic. I don't catastrophize. I don't get fucking anxious.
Yeah.
Okay? Let me tell you how much I was fucking panicking from work to the freaking eye doctor.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because that was only like 2 months ago.
Yes, sir.
I know.
Yes, sir. And for the first time in my life, I'm worried that this doctor's going to tell me that my vision's going and you have X amount of time before your vision goes. And I'm thinking to myself,
And this is what's happening to your mom right now?
yeah, my mom's getting treatment for her eyes. She should be good if she keeps up with the treatment, but I mean, she's an older woman. But at the same time, it's like I have, and my word was blindness. I have only X amount of time of seeing them. Fuck that camera.
I know, I get it.
All right, so my, I guess, militance and belligerence around photos nowadays, I don't ever want to see things artificially.
I still love taking photos.
You can love you can love taking photos all you want, bro. I'm just putting
I know, but
context
do you
around.
realize how handy?
but you've seen some of the photos. I enjoy the art of photography.
No, I understand that, but you understand how handy my just obsession with taking constant photos comes in.
100%, dude. I'm not at all judging your love of taking photos. When I think it was, I would when we were kids. If everybody just had a fucking camera in their back pocket, that would be weird, right? If we transport it back to like '96, and everybody had a disposable camera in their back pocket, it'd be like something's not right.
I've got like 3 shoe boxes full of photos from high school upstairs.
That's different. But so you have some context around why I just refuse almost militantly to not view
No, I understand.
life in front of me.
Yeah.
Because I do not know if the genetics will raise its ugly head.
I understand that. But is there anything that you can do to help that?
No, it's genetics, man. It's just a crapshoot.
Okay.
Thankfully, the doctor says your eyes look fine.
Okay.
This time around.
But I'm guessing like regular testing and early treatment?
Every year. It's like I don't go to like doctor.
Yeah.
Every year. I go to the eye doctor.
I know.
Every year.
Yeah.
And it's like without fail.
Yeah.
Because not being able to see my wife, not being able to see my kids, and maybe down the road grandkids, that's terrifying to me.
I understand.
Terrifying. So, another tangent. Remember,
okay.
I'm a fortitude of a fortress of zero emotions.
Lies detected.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on your way home? It's past 9. Get home now.
That's what that said. In not so many words.
My dad's curfew for me was sunset, which
sucked
in the winter. Oh.
I love you.
Thankfully, there's a door between them. It's a good thing he's an athlete. Run, boy. There you go.
I love you.
Wasn't so bad.
Love you so much.
I'm just saying that because I said it.
Because it was easier to say to door.
Because you're Charlie. And you love me. I love you.
You called it candlelight pizza.
Candlelit pizza. Let me take care of this.
Or shoes.
Yeah, that's how in love I am. Yeah, I would. I know. Okay.
Stop it. All right, good.
Yes, actually, I think it's running ahead without us.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was season 3, episode 1, titled "Love."
It wasn't that bad.
It was great.
I
It wasn't that bad.
don't mean the episode.
No.
Obviously.
I meant.
Not obviously.
I mean, as far as like what they went through and how they got there. But I will say that the way that the teaser and the trailer set it up, I think we were of the impression that this wasn't going to happen until much later into the season.
That's why they call it a teaser, baby.
You're a teaser.
They're teasing you. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
definitely 100% fooled me.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think episode 1, the L bombs were dropping.
Oh yeah.
I thought there was going to be a lot more trauma and drama between episode 1 and the I Love Yous. But, I mean, it's good that they found the ability to say that pretty much in episode 1. Because, again, the teaser, episode 1 didn't address a lot of stuff in the teaser.
Oh no.
It's not going to. We don't expect it to.
The teaser was just that very first scene where he's practicing to say "I love you," and then the trailer itself.
Look at you knowing all the things.
No, just and then in the trailer itself, we sat there and it was like, oh yeah, they're obviously dealing with that stuff, but now it's like, here's all this other drama sliced in.
Yeah, for real. So here we are,
Yeah,
episode 1,
yeah,
season 3,
yeah.
shaping up to be a good one. Hopefully, more of this, and that's like in true Heartstopper fashion, it's gonna be up and downs, right?
Yeah, but that's just life.
But yes,
Yes.
very much so. 100% agree with that. But now they said that I love yous.
Yeah,
We still have Charlie's eating disorder that's roasting about,
yeah.
and a 3-week-long separation.
Which I wonder if that's going to be a time skip. Like, I wonder if we're actually going to see that time apart, or if we're just going to like pick back up with them 3 weeks later.
I have no idea.
Well,
But what I hope doesn't get skipped is how they develop emotionally in that time away.
well, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, because if they do a time skip,
Then we don't see that growth, or
we have to only assume
yes,
that blank spot.
yes.
But we won't know until we watch the next episode. Oh, I'm not going to do that.
Of course not. But if you could help us do all those YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe.
Share. And not the actress or the musician. Come on, I got jokes today, baby. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Alex and Carl are having a good old time here at GVSV.
Yes. And join us on this adventure. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.